Hi friends, Katie Carlson here. I'm coming on because I actually didn't see this whole 3-3-3 challenge thing, and I'm a day late. So I figured I'd just pop on because I always like going live in this group because of all these amazing souls. So if you're on, say hi. Hi Charles, how are you? I hope you made it back home safe and sound. Hi, Tony. Hi. Jamie. Mwah, 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 mwah. Hi, guys. You guys are awesome. Hi, Lindsay. So good to see you guys. So, I actually just went live about this on my personal page. But I'm like, I don't know, I'm like in this like really weird place right now. Like I don't think I feel like I'm in my head maybe a little bit, but I'm also a little bit in my heart, and I know that I'm about to have like a serious breakthrough, because I had some interactions like literally just in the last couple of days while I was in Chicago. I did not get a lot of sleep, so I'm a little tired, which probably has something to do with it. Hi Jamie, hi Steven. But it was funny, this morning I got up and I was listening to Raphael's podcast on law of attraction, and it just got me thinking about the law of attraction and what that means, right? And it was funny because as I was thinking through it, and then thinking through some of the interactions that I had over the last couple of days, it makes me wonder, like, how I'm attracting some of this, like, some of the things that have taken place. And I'm having a hard time, like, discerning, like, I know that we're all a work in progress, and it's a continuous evolution, right? But if you can't discern, like, what it is or why you keep attracting some of the same things, like, literally, like, I'm seeing a pattern and I don't know how to interrupt it. Like, I feel like I'm just being me, but I don't know how to interrupt it. Like, and I usually can, like, language or, shake my body out or do something different, like to, change my focus, whatever it is. But like, I'm having a really hard time interrupting this pattern because it's a pattern that's kind of personal, actually, and a little bit strange, and I like clearly am having a hard time even spitting it out because it's something that's affected me quite a bit in my life over, I guess, basically since my early 20s. But it's this feeling of being safe with men that are in a relationship or married and not having to worry about them, like, wanting to be with me kind of a situation. And it's boundaries, right? And when things don't necessarily go the way I intend them to, like, is that on me? Like, of course it's partially on me, or it is all on me. I'm taking full responsibility of it, but like, I don't know. And maybe what I'm saying isn't making any sense at all, but I just experienced, like, me being myself, having, like, being just full on Katie. Like, I draw in, I don't know, like, married men. And then, like, I don't know if it's just, like, I'm too flirty or I'm just me. Like, I don't want anything to do with these men. But, like, somehow, me being me, like, I don't know, has turned into conversations where married men want to engage in a relationship with me, and that is just not my style, and it's not okay. It's like, yeah, it's crazy. Like, thank you, Shannon. It's just weird. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. And like, it's rattled me a little bit because I feel like I own my stuff. Like, I know, like, I take responsibility for how I choose to show up, right? In each and every situation. But am I doing something wrong? Like, why do these married men think it's okay to, like, engage with me? Like, or try to engage with me? I don't understand. And, you know, I was reading some things about, like, well, don't put yourself in, you know, certain situations. And I'm like, I was at a work meeting. I've been in thousands of work meetings, you know, like, and yes, over the years, I'm noticing a pattern. You know, it's like, I don't get it. And I don't know. Oh, thank you, Charles. You're so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, it's weird. Like, it's very strange for me. And I don't know. And I think part of me and why I've struggled sometimes with, like, just, I think as of late, more of my recent relationships over the years is, like, I have a hard time just trusting anyone. You know, it's kind of like, I don't know. It's totally like what Alison Armstrong says about, like, women thinking that men are just misbehaving women, you know? Yeah, it's okay. Thank you, Tony. But it's like, it's uncomfortable. Like, I'm, like, really uncomfortable right now. Okay, I'm reading your comments. Charles, men tend to have less discipline when it comes to boundaries. You deserve space and respect. Thank you. I appreciate that. But then it's like, yeah, I don't know. I just don't know how to handle it. Like, I mean, I have boundaries, like, when it's brought to my attention, but why do I keep attracting this? Like, I don't know why. I don't get it. And it bothers me a lot. Because I think it's a story that I now tell myself that, like, oh, like, and I don't feel this way in the Tony Robbins world. I don't feel this way. Like, I feel perfectly safe, which is funny and weird. But, like, I do. I feel really safe with the men in the Tony Robbins community, the men in this group. But anytime if I'm, like, out in public or in a work environment or something like that, like, I just don't understand, like, why I attract all of that. And I have boundaries and I've created them, and, like, I'm kind of like, why am I still being tested? Like, why is this still testing me? Like, haven't I passed the test? Like, I don't get it. And I don't want to think that, like, these guys are bad guys, because I don't think that they are. Like, I think they actually are. They're probably just, you know, some of their needs clearly aren't being met, you know, but relationships are hard, you know, but at the end of the day, like, no one has ill intent. Like, no one's, you know, intentionally not, like, trying to be in a bad relationship. I don't know. I don't get it. But anyway, hi, Michael. Thank you. Oh my gosh. You guys are amazing. Thanks, Shannon. And thank you, Charles. Thank you, Tony. You guys are amazing. Thank you, Jeannie. Being friendly is interpreted as, yeah, I don't know. Like, maybe I am too friendly, but I don't want to not be me. And that's a hard thing, because I was not me for a long time. Like, I would not be me because I felt, you know, I would shy away because I was afraid that, like, oh, like, married men are going to be more and more attracted to me. But I don't have that thought pattern anymore. Like, but it's just funny that, like, I don't know, this happened over the last couple of days. But they're really great people, and I don't want to think that, like, you know, they're bad people, because they're not. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. Hi, Beth. Thank you, Charles. Yeah, I'm not going to sacrifice being me, but it's uncomfortable. It's a little weird. You need to be you and just let them know to stay within their boundaries. Yeah, and I do that, and I do that pretty well now. Like, I do that really well now. But it still rattles me, and I feel like I've worked through a lot of this. I'm also really tired, so I'm thinking that maybe because I'm really tired that this is also getting brought up. and it's just kind of gotten me thinking. But yeah, you probably are gonna have to go back and listen, Beth. You and I talked about this actually before. I'll be really curious to hear your thoughts, because yeah, it's just interesting. But I know that regardless, like I'm gonna continue to be me, and even though like the uncomfortableness that I'm feeling right now, I know it's gonna pass. It's temporary, and you know, I recognize that. You know, maybe it's because I'm single now. I don't know. It could be just maybe that I'm single now and I'm just I don't know. But yeah, it's been interesting. Sorry, I don't even know if I'm making any sense right now. It's these worthy opponents are just, I'm about to have a breakthrough, right? Like a big breakthrough's coming. Thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you, Tony. Yeah, I need sleep. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm literally thinking about going to sleep in like the next like hour and a half, because I'm meeting Robert Radati tomorrow for breakfast. He's in the Tony Robbins community. Yes, it is. It's just so uncomfortable. But thank you guys for all of your support and love and help through this. Let it flow. If they come back to you for yeah. That's a really good point, Michael. Thank you. Anyway. Yes, you guys are amazing. Thank you. Having been married, been single, now dating, the energy is different in each stage. Yeah, and that's probably true. But even when I was in a relationship, yeah, I guess maybe it's different. Yeah. But I'm not like actively, I'm actually not dating. Like, I'm not really putting myself out there in a way. Yeah, I will. I'm going to go to sleep. I have a little lack of sleep. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Mwah! You guys are amazing. Thanks for sticking with me. I know this was probably a long one, but you guys are amazing. Thank you. I'm already feeling better because it's clearly energy that's coming up and out. So I'll check back in with you guys tomorrow, and I love you all so much. Mwah! Bye.